Here's Nick Diaz health update. All right. Now it's like a before and after. Still a tough thing to post, but hey, this guy's close to Nick and Nate, so if he posts it, it's the truth. It's the truth. Check it out.
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through.
So this is how Nick looked before rehab. This is how Nick looks today. Looking a lot better, Nick. Looking a lot better. Got weight back on him. Shout out to Nick. Here is the quote. 11/28/25. Welfare checkup for Nick Diaz 209. Thank you for all of your concerns for my brother Nick. Nick is still in the program and doing well. Of course, he wants to go home early and not finish the program, which was not advised by the program director and his advocates. His brain was partially recovered from the substance use, but still has a lot of scar tissue to be healed according to the current MRI results. Never mind Nick's ex-girlfriend trying to pull Nick out of rehab for her benefits because currently she have to evacuate Nick's house where she is squatting for a while. On Kayla's defense, Nick is manipulating her to get him out early and get back out with him. Also, to make the circus more messy, Kayla now has a restraining order on Junior, who has a warrant for his arrest currently. To make matters worse, Nick's property is being auctioned off. It went to foreclosure because Caesar did not pay the property tax that Caesar promised to pay after Nick vs. Lawler UFC fight. Talking about Caesar Gracie. Caesar kept the money that was supposed to save Nick's home, but did not. The next step for Nick is to go to a CTE/TBI program to help him heal from the brain scarring from all the years of fighting. Nick X is trying to make it look like Nick is being abused and mistreated, which is false. Boys, I'm sorry, but this guy writes like shit, okay? She has used AI technology to create illusions of Nick being kidnapped and abused. Y'all look at the current pictures sent to me by his advocates who asked me to post for Diaz and his advocates. Now let me enjoy the holidays with my family minus the drama. Correction. Caesar deposited the money to an account for Nick and Kayla so Kayla can make payments, but Kayla retarded ass kept the money and is not paying the money owed to clear Nick name property tax. Okay? So that's the story there. Apparently it wasn't Caesar. Caesar gave the money to Nick's girlfriend Kayla, and Kayla pocketed it. The same woman who's trying to get him out of rehab so that she can, just have him back to herself. And she doesn't give a fuck if he's better. She just wants to kick it with him. Now, the one thing I'll say is talking about how Nick, he's dealing with issues from drug use and CTE, right? It says it right here. His brain has partially recovered from the substance use, but still has a lot of scar tissue to be healed, right? And then he goes on to say, the next step for Diaz is to go to a CTE/TBI program to help him heal from the brain scarring from all the years of fighting. Okay, this is also probably what's happening to BJ Penn. BJ Penn, okay, he probably got CTE and he got issues from drug use in the brain. And BJ Penn got to fucking get himself into a rehab or something like that, like Nick. Because that's what's happening with these guys. They're resorting to drugs, they have CTE, and it's doubling up. It's doubling up on the brain and making it worse. Brain scarring, and then whatever is happening to the brain from the use of drugs. The mix of that is not good. But prayers up for Nick. I'm glad to hear he's doing better. And I hope, with the next update, it's more positivity coming his way. It seems like it will be as long as he just stays in the program.
Come on, get up.
Here's another post real quick. It goes, I was asked to do a welfare post the other day by Nick Diaz 209 family member. I'm not seeking to become famous or get paid like some of these people around Diaz. Some of these people are around only when the money is coming in and they can get a chance to get clout for themselves. I'm actually doing something that needs to be addressed so Nick will have a better chance in recovery and a better life. Some of you fuckers gonna hate on me if I'm doing bad, and you still gonna hate on me even if I'm doing good. So here it is. Somebody texted him saying, like, from Nick Diaz's team, they texted him a photo of Nick and they go, remove the letters on her shirt and you post it. So this is confirmation that he had the blessing from a member of Nick Diaz's team to post it. It says Nick Diaz family member hashtag advocate, so I don't know who that is. But that same picture is the picture right here.
I see the crystal raindrops.
You know? So, prayers up for Nick, everybody. Prayers up for Nick.